What is going on, everybody? It's Infinity Vortex here, and welcome to Elite Dangerous. And so this game has been out for almost a year on Steam, but it was just released for Xbox One about a week ago. And if you don't know what Elite Dangerous is, well, first of all, let me say you're really missing out. So this is an incredible space simulator. It's just incredible. And something that makes it so mind-blowing compared to most other games is that you can literally, I don't know if you guys can handle this, but you can literally go to any star in the entire Milky Way galaxy. Yes, that's right, I never even thought a game like this was possible, but there are over 400 billion stars in this game waiting for people just like you and me to discover and explore. And this game is based on our Milky Way galaxy, and at least 150,000 star systems are based on actual stars in real life. And it's not just about exploring. You can fight with other people either with a faction or as a lone wolf, and you can make money by exploring stars and planets and collecting their data, by mining minerals and other things in asteroids or the rings of certain planets, or trading with other players at stations and outposts. For some reason, I haven't heard about this game until a few weeks ago, even though it's been out on Steam for almost a year now. Jesus. Maybe it is good that I found out about it now, though, because I found it just a couple weeks before it came to Xbox One, and if I got it on Steam, then I might not have been able to play this game with my friends. But yeah, this game is basically endless, there's no doubt about it. So I'm actually going to try to make this into a mini-series of some sort, do a video on this game once in a while. And my only ambition is to see how far I can get with everything, exploring stars, getting better spaceships, and so on and so forth. But I think it's going to be lots of fun, considering that this is a pretty revolutionary game with how immense it is. Alright, so here we are in the game. And so I've been playing this game for a few days this week, just flying around and discovering stars, but I haven't actually tried making money from it yet. So first we're going to try to earn some cash by exploring stars, because I don't want to get into any fights right away. And so what we are going to need in order to make money from exploring is we need two things. First is something called a discovery scanner, and I believe all ships come with the basic variant. There are a couple better variants, but they're very expensive. So I believe what we have to do is actually mount it to what's called like a fire group first. And I believe that can, yes, right here there's a section fire groups. So let's see. Oh, it's already set. Look at that. It's the, let's see, there's beam and utility. And yep, there's the basic discovery scanner right there. You can see that. Okay, so we actually have to make sure that it's set as primary, and there's a little 1 right there, and then I set these weapons to 2 because obviously I don't want to pull out my weapons. I just want to use the scanner. So I don't know, it's pretty complicated. This whole game is pretty complicated. You got to learn this like little by little. And I'm just kind of guessing how that works. I don't really know if that's how it works, but I know you press A to switch between the fire groups, and I think I'm doing it right. I hope so, at least. Alright, so the next thing we need is the fuel scoop, which will allow us to get fuel from the energy emitted by stars, so we don't have to buy the fuel constantly at space stations. So we actually have to go to outfitting right here, and I believe we have to go here, and then I think it's under frame shift drive. And let's see, let's go to buy and equip, right? Is it here? No, it's got to be under, what, fuel tank, I think? No. Cargo rack, maybe? Oh, here it is, fuel scoop. Okay, so this is only, you start out with like 100,000 credits or something like that, and so buying upgrades for your ship is honestly not really that big of a deal, and fuel is like super cheap. It's like nothing. But you want to make sure you have this anyway, because if you can't find a space station, you don't want to run out of fuel. Trust me, it's a very bad experience. I won't go into too much detail, but it's a pretty bad experience. I learned it the hard way one time. So let's go ahead and buy this fuel scoop. And, yeah, let's do that. And, it's on. Okay, good, it's on. So that means it should be good. So I think we replaced the cargo rack, I guess, with the fuel scoop. And I believe the cargo rack is just for trading. But we're not trading, we're exploring, so I think that should be good to go. Okay, so here is the star map, or the galaxy map, or whatever you want to call it. And so what I was going to do once I jumped into the game was to start going to stars that I know in real life, because like I said, a lot of the stars in this game are based on real stars. But I quickly learned that it's not as easy as typing in a star and going to it, because surprisingly, in a realistic manner, you have an actual fuel supply. As you can see on the very bottom right corner there, there's a fuel gauge right there, and you don't want that to run out. And so you can only go a certain distance before needing to collect fuel from a star. That's where the fuel scoop comes in. And so as you can see right here, there are certain stars that are marked with a blue web connecting them. And this blue web shows all the stars that you can get to within 1 or 2 jumps, maybe 3 depending on your jump range. For the starting ship, it's only about 7.5 light years, so as you can tell, the blue web doesn't really extend very far, at least not to begin with, and you kind of have to live within one area of stars for a while at the start, like I've been doing. And out past the solid blue web are stars that you can get to, but require a much more complicated path to get to if you have a lower jump range. And these stars all the way out here aren't even labeled, meaning they are completely out of detection range. As you can see, when you try to go to a star that's out of your jump range, it will make a really complicated path. This even applies to stars that are within the blue web, but that are like 3 or 4 stars away, as you can see. And this is because these stars are obviously out of the range of one jump, and you're probably going to have to collect some fuel, and so you actually have to go from star to star to reach your destination, and it's definitely more complicated than expected, but I think it's cool because while you're on your way to one specific star, sure, it takes a long time, but you can visit other stars along the way and collect even more data, which means more money, because that's the whole idea. You're going to need a lot of money to upgrade your ship to its best. But yeah, that's how it works, so sorry we can't go finding Kepler stars just yet. But that's not going to stop us from having some fun, alright? So for now, we're just going to go fly around to a bunch of stars and see how far we can get. Not going to worry about starting wars yet. I think we need to get a good feel for this first. So we're going to see how much money we can possibly make from exploring stars and planets so we can continue to upgrade our ship. Because obviously we want to try to get the best ship possible so we can make future traveling easy. So what we have to do is look for systems that, first of all, have this button available right here. And this button will show you a map of the system so you can see what's been discovered already. If you find a system like this one that only shows a star or two, then chances are nothing's been found there yet. Although for the most part, you'll know a system has already been explored when you see this button right here, and this is the button to purchase exploration data. Don't do that, obviously, but it just indicates that it's already been discovered, and so unless you have a better scanner to discover more, you probably won't get anything out of these systems. Now, sometimes the button will be there, but in red, and it will say no exploration data to buy. This sometimes means that the star has been visited, but not scanned, and other times it will mean the system has been discovered and there's just no data to buy. You'll never know which one it means unless you check the system map, so always do that if you can. Oh, and that's another thing I learned. Even though this game is very vast and mostly open, void of contact between fellow humans, there are certain areas like this one that I've been living in that seems to be very populated. As you can see when I go into the political map, so to say, it shows these bubbles which signify that the systems inside them are being controlled by a government, meaning they're more populated and there's a higher chance of being killed by random scrubs who go about their worthless days killing people for absolutely no reason. I've already encountered a few of those people, and only once did I just barely escape. Of course, once I get better ships, I'll have more defense, and maybe I won't die as easily. Maybe I'll even be able to get at least a hit on them before escaping, or who knows, my first kill might be right around the corner. Better ships also means better jump range, and lucky enough I entered this game in a region seemingly near the edge of the government. So my goal one day is to get outside all of the bubbles, and hopefully nobody nasty will be waiting there to kill innocents like me. So let's see where I am. I believe I am in Levi Montalcini City, orbiting Yakabugai 2. Yeah, this is the space station I'm in right now. Okay, so around here, I've found a bunch of these star systems with no planets listed in their system maps like you saw before when I showed a couple examples, and I've been resisting the urge to discover them, so that's where we're headed to today. So let's see, first let's try to go to stars that are only one star away with no stars in between. The star I'm at right now, Yakabugai. So let's actually check this one. I believe this is one of them. Yeah, that's right, this is one of the examples that I showed, and it's first been discovered by Pointless. I don't know if he's tried scanning this at all, hopefully not. Let's go find some planets. Okay, so now that we're ready, it's time to launch. So it's going to bring us to the surface of the space station, because we're currently inside of it right now. We're in a dock, as they call it, so we're going to be lifted up. And there it is. There's space. Look around you, and you see the Milky Way galaxy. And you look and you see all these dots in the sky. And then you realize each one of these dots exists in the game physically right now. Anyways, I believe the ship's engines are on, so let's lift off. And the controls, I'm not going to explain them because it's pretty complicated. It's like flying an airplane, and not just like in Battlefield or anything like that. Like, you actually have to fly this thing. It's a little complicated, but I'm sure you'll get used to it once, you know, it takes a little while, but you'll get used to it. So let's actually speed up. And it's actually not the triggers to accelerate, it's the bumpers, which is a little weird, because usually it's like the triggers in like racing games and stuff like that, but not anymore. And so there's the Yakabugai 2, the planet that we are currently orbiting, but not for long, because we're gonna take a hyperspace jump over to that star over there. All right, sector KHV 821. Let's go to it. So press Y. Oh yeah, we're mass locked. You can see at the bottom right corner below the fuel there is a little thing that says mass locked, and when you're mass locked you can't go to other stars. You have to get out of the mass lock, because I guess, you know, if you try it when you're mass locked, you'll bring the space station with you or something like that. I don't know, you'll just cause a black hole to form. But anyways, we just gotta watch for that, and once that's done, you press B and down to get rid of the landing gear. The landing gear makes you go faster. It says we're speeding, but F. Police, we're gonna go fast. And we're gonna go to that star, so you press Y to activate your frame shift drive. And all the accents are British, because this game was made in England, but you know, I have no problem with that because I like British accents. Anyways, it's fully charged. You just have to align with the star in the center of your screen, and there we go. We're flying through space right now. As you can see, the fuel gauge went slightly down in the corner there, but yeah, it's not too much down, so we should be good to go with this one. So let's take a ride over here. Immediately what you want to do is slow down, turn away from the star, and oh, this is the fuel scoop right here. The fuel scoop actually activates automatically. So once you're close enough to a star, you can begin picking up the hydrogen, and it will automatically fill up. And so you obviously want to slow down to 30 kilometers a second, which is the minimum speed when you're going in fast mode, I guess you could call it. But yeah, apparently this is the star. So you know what we could do? We could get out of here now. We can get away, because I think we have enough fuel for, you know, at least a couple more jumps. I don't see the need to really collect fuel right now. Obviously there's different fuel scoops for more amounts of fuel gained per second, but it might be the same anyways later on, because, you know, the better the ship, the more fuel it has anyway, so the percentage is really like the same. It's all balanced out. So let's see, now that we're just nicely, believe it or not, this is basically slow around the star. This is basically like 0 speed when you're going around a star. So, yeah, we're never gonna hit the star, don't worry, not unless we go at like 2C or something like that. But, let's see, let's try to activate this. So this basic scanner can only detect planets up to 500 light seconds away, and on the stellar system scale, that's actually a fairly small distance, so we're not going to be able to detect that many planets, only the ones close to the star, until we get the better scanners, which, as I said, are pretty freaking expensive, so that might not be for quite a while. But let's just have some fun for now, you know, just relax and fly around space. I think it's good to take this one step at a time, especially with a huge game like this. And I don't mean that by just the literal size of the galaxy, but also because there's just so much to do in this game. It's like living a second life in the future, you know? Anyways, I don't want to screw anything up, so let's see. Hard points deploying. Okay, is that the Discovery scanner? Yeah, it is. How do we do it? Oh, there we go. You just hold the right trigger. So I was doing it right. I set it as my primary, and you charge it. No new astronomical objects discovered. So maybe it was actually like discovered by the pointless guy, whoever that was. That's a pretty original gamer tag, I will say. I think that's its gamer tag. I don't even know. It might just be the Frontier account, because you got to make a Frontier.com account. That's the developer of this game. Whatever. Maybe that is the case. Maybe all these stars were just... Maybe the guy tried to discover it, but it just didn't work. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to go all the way out here. We're just going to go super fast away from this star. We're going to charge up the discovery scanner over and over and see if we can just discover anything new. No new astronomical objects. Okay, well, obviously, you know, once you start out, it's obviously not going to be the easiest thing. You know, you got to take this little by little, and you're probably going to fail a lot in the beginning. And, you know, that's just a rule of life, you know? The first few times you do something is never the easiest. You'll probably won't succeed the first few times you do this. But don't worry, we're gonna find some new stars eventually. Eventually. If I can't get anything in this video though, I'm actually gonna be pretty pissed, because I want to make some monies, you know? I want to make money. They actually said trading was a good thing to start out with before, like exploring and mining, but screw that. F. Police. We're gonna explore and try to find things. Nope, nothing yet. How far away am I from the star? I think I'm pretty damn far away. I believe that's actually the star all the way over there. So 500 light. Yeah, the 500 light second. Okay, maybe it is a little, like, maybe it is a long distance. But you know what? We're gonna do the. Wait, hold on. I feel like I just saw a planet or something. Or was that just the thing from this? There's like unidentified signal sources all around here, and what I think they are just either like space stations or other players. They might just be other players. I don't know. So let's see. Yeah, there's the star. That's not a planet over there to the bottom right of it. That's just a nebula off in the distance, some thousands of light years from here, I guess. So yeah, I guess we're not really finding anything right now. That isn't good. Let's charge this thing up again. Maybe we'll just get lucky. It's really hard at the beginning because yeah, I guess you know, it really is. It's hard because and maybe 500 light seconds is actually a long distance, because you know the planets orbit, so they could be on the other side of the star, and you know the planets are like so small compared to stars. It's like, what's the chances? Okay, slow down. Well, maybe I don't feel like it. Alright, let's charge this up one last time. If we can't find it, then we'll go back or something to Yakabugai. Okay, you know what, let's just go back to Yakabugai and we'll go from there. Or maybe we'll just go to another star from here. What's this one right here? I think this has been discovered. It doesn't have a thing, so maybe... No, it has been discovered. Okay, so I stand corrected about what I said about the button not being there. I guess that button doesn't really mean anything at all. But yeah, I remember like spawning here one time, and I saw this and this world, the Earth-like world or whatever. How about, I know Kini's been discovered. Chamunda's been discovered. What about this one? What's LTT? Can I go to this? Yeah, I can. Okay. Let's check this. No, it says unexplored, and it hasn't actually been first discovered by somebody. Maybe there's something here. Is this just one of those like hidden stars? Because I swear I remember, you know, all these stars. Wait, hold on. No, it just had to load in. I remember it was first discovered by Zolia. I think that's what it says. Maybe we can try anyway. I don't know. Let's go to it. Let's just try. And if not, you know, we got a nice star community around here. And even though we can't, you know, we can't have that much fuel, at least we have a nice community of stars to live in for now until we get better ships, obviously. So let's see. That's the current star. You just gotta kind of swim around in space. Just gotta turn around a lot and try to find the star. Because it's you know, it's obviously not, it's not gonna automatically point you towards it. You gotta find it, and you gotta do like 360s and barrel rolls and stuff in order to find it. Come on, where is it? I wanna find it. Oh, find the star. Sometimes they're just really tricky to find. I don't know why. Oh, okay, there it is, finally. As you can see the fuel right there, I believe that blue bar shows how much fuel it will take to get there. So if you're running out of fuel and the blue bar completely covers it, don't go to that star, you will die when you run out of fuel. So let's take another hyperspace jump, frame shift drive jump, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to see if anything's there. If not, then I don't know. I might have to, at least I figured it out, because I've been playing this for a week, resisting the urge to figure out how to discover things and use the fuel scoop, and I'm finally learning right now. So, yeah. I love this game, though. I feel like this is going to be a very good game. It's going to last me a lot of time. I like it. Okay, so we're going to slow down immediately. Immediately just hold the left bumper and slow down. Okay, the one new astronomical object, that just means the star, because if you're very close to a body, it will automatically discover it, even though it's already been discovered, which is the star, obviously. I don't know why it puts you that close to the star, and not maybe to, like, the side of it or something. I don't know. I guess I just don't want you to get confused, like, oh god, where am I? And then you have to, like, find the star by turning around, you know, it's, like, right there in your face, or whatever. So let's see. We obviously got to get away from the star a little bit. We don't want to get too close, or else we'll die, and that won't be good. I feel very cozy in this spaceship, though, except it's only like 2 millimeters between me and nothing. So I don't know. Let's charge this up. Maybe we'll find something. I highly doubt it, because it seems like this is one of those. Yep, it's probably the case, just like the last one. Nothing's really been discovered. So you know what we're gonna do? I didn't actually go too far from the star before, back in that last system, so we're gonna go somewhere right now. We're just gonna keep holding this up and charging this, and if we don't find anything, then just screw it, I guess. We'll go to some other place in this world. And I mean, space stations are everywhere, so if we ever, I mean, we have the fuel scoop now, so we can fuel scoop. But it takes quite a while, considering that we don't have the best fuel scoop. We have like one of the lowest fuel. I think we have the lowest fuel scoop, obviously, because it's just the starter ship. But you know, if you can dock at a space station, you could just quickly buy a resupply for a very cheap price of like 50 credits or something, which is like nothing. So we're just gonna go. We're gonna go fast, all right? Just gonna keep going fast. If we can't discover anything here, then we're gonna go to another place. I really want to try to discover something, though. We might honestly have to take a crazy path to one of those stars that are outside of the of like our jump range, like the solid blue web that I discussed before. And that might actually lead us to some stars that, you know, because obviously those stars in that crazy path, they're not really visible from the regular system map. You actually have to, like, you know, kind of. Is this a planet? A weak signal source? Could this be something? Nope, that's nothing. We're within like 500 light seconds, so I thought it might be something, but I don't know. Yeah, anyways, on the path to one of those outsider stars, I guess you could say. Maybe no one's discovered them. Maybe. So I'm guessing we're not really gonna find much here. Let's try again. You know, like I said, even if we're unsuccessful today, at least I learned. At least I got a feel for it. And, well, I'm not going to be recording Elite Dangerous too much because I've got, like, 6 other games I want to play on this channel. And, you know, with all, like, the time constraints that I got with high school and stuff, you know, it's not easy finding the time to do, like, thousands of these. That was an exaggeration. But, yeah, at least I learned. So, let's see. Maybe we could just jump around the galaxy a little bit for now. And if we can't really find anything, then I'll go. But I think we should try a little bit more. This is the, I believe this one is also, yeah, because if we check this, I believe this is also, one of those stars. Oh no, this is actually this. And usually these stars are found, like, orbiting these ones. They're not really orbiting, but they're just binary star systems, so probably already been discovered. And it doesn't have the button there, but whatever. Let's actually This star map isn't available. Not sure if I want to trust that. That one's not available either. But I feel like we're gonna have to take some risks. You know, let's actually. You know what? Let's actually try. I'm in the mood for taking some risks. You know, this is just a video game. Who cares? Let's go. We're gonna have to visit that star anyway. It's a 2-star path that we gotta take right now. So let's see how much fuel is this gonna cut. It's not really cutting that much fuel. But like I said, we got the fuel supply, so we don't have to worry about finding like a space station in like a dire emergency or anything like that. We could just fuel scoop when we need to. So let's do another frame shift drive jump, hyperspace jump, whatever you want to call it, whatever floats your boat, or whatever flies your spaceship through space. I guess that could be an analogy. Whatever. Let's go. Let's go. We're gonna go. And I swear, we're gonna find something. All right, we're gonna find something. We have to. I mean, we gotta find something, man. If we don't find something, like, what good is that if we don't find something? I hope this isn't echoing too much. For some reason, the game is like really quiet in some places, and then really loud in other ones. Like, for example, when you're doing a hyperspace jump. So let's see. That's just the star, obviously. Let's do this. And if nothing happens, then whatever. Nope, nothing. That was a voice crack. Whatever. Let's check the system map because it wasn't available before. Oh no, never mind. That's this one. Okay, so that's probably why. Yeah. All right. In that case, let's go to the next star, the second one, and it's automatically done for you. It's automatically targeted, obviously, because it's in like a path that it's set. So. Let's go again. Another frame shift drive jump. And this one's going to take quite a lot of fuel. Because it's like just about at the maximum of our jump range. So we might have to perform a little fuel scoop. Let's try it. I hope we don't overheat and die. Because yes, you can die. In any realistic way you can think of that you can die in space, you can die that way in this game. Because while this game is futuristic, it sticks to real-life physics very greatly. And I like that. That's why this game feels so real. Because it's basically a recreation of real life. I mean, let's face it, it's a recreation of real life. So this star is like a bright one. It's like the sun almost. All the other ones were like red dwarf stars. This is kind of like a yellow dwarf star, like our sun is. I think it's called a yellow dwarf. I don't know. Fuel scoop is active. And you don't have to be going super fast. You can, like, slow down just so that you don't crash into the star. And let's see. And going faster doesn't make it, like, net up faster, like, you know, like you would expect it to. I think it's just, you know, this is hydrogen we're talking about in the middle of space. So I don't think, you know, I don't think it would matter too much. So you could just take it nice and easy. I hope this doesn't take too long to fill up. So, does it even show that, like, it's filling up in any way or anything? Does that, like, okay, it just did something, alright. It just flashed a little bit. So, obviously with the lower fuel scoops, this can probably take quite a while. And is that yellow bar under, like, the flashing one there? Is that how much fuel we have? I think it is, I don't know. Let's speed up a little bit. Yeah, now, and oh, maybe it actually does grab you more then, because as you can see, the rate is going up. Okay, so it kind of does grab more, though. Is our fuel going down? I feel like our fuel just went down. That isn't good. So we're currently grabbing 4.33 whatever is per second, and now it's going back up again. Okay, so as you can see, I guess we were kind of using up fuel. I guess for the cooling systems in the ship, you know, we're pretty close to a star right now, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was overheating. So yeah, as you can see, this does take quite some time. Maybe we can grab even more fuel like this, speed up the rate a little bit, and not get too close to the star. You want to keep like the very edge of the star at the bottom of your screen right there of the spaceship's hull. I bet you don't have to worry about like flying away from the star. Because obviously, you know, this is a star. It's extremely huge. You're probably not going to fly away from it if you just go at a normal pace. So let's not heat up too much. The heat's at 66%. Probably don't want that to get too high. So it's shaking. I guess it's because we're grabbing quite a lot of fuel. But hey, this is pretty handy. It does take some time, but, you know, if you can't find a space station, and if you're out of credits, then, yeah. Okay, as this is going, speaking of if you're out of credits, if you die in this game, if you have like a ship that you bought, like a good one, a better one than the starter ship, if you die and you want to regain it back, you have to pay like a fee or something. It's like insurance or something like that. And but if you can't like afford that, you'll always have the option to get a free Sidewinder, which is the name of the starting ship right now. And the Sidewinders will always be free, always. They're always free no matter what. Even if you upgraded it, you can still get it back for free. So that's very convenient. Obviously, you know, you wouldn't want to go with no ship, because then you can't play the game. So I guess that makes sense that the ship kind of has to be free, because if you run out and you die, well, if you couldn't get it back for free, then, you know, you wouldn't really, you wouldn't be playing this game. Although I did discover that there's like an organization somewhere, something that they established in this game, or like a bunch of people. Okay, that's enough fuel. I think we got enough fuel. So let's just go away from the star right now. And as you can see, the fuel scoop is slowing down. So there we go, it's gone. And let's actually slow down to... we don't want to go too fast and then just shoot out of the system. Yeah, as I was saying, though, there's like an organization that they made, and it's called like Fuel Rats or something. And if you run out of fuel, apparently you can just call them up and they'll come to you. Like it's like a Galactic 911 or something like that. I don't know. Seems interesting, but I'm gonna make sure that that never happens. You know, it's like in real life. You want to make sure that the police will be there for you, but well, most of the time, if you're a black guy, then I don't know about that. Okay, I don't want to be racist in this video, but yeah, it's just like, authority. They're there for you, but you still want to make sure that nothing happens. So let's see. Let's check the system map. And unexplored, first discovered by Zolia. So maybe Zolia went around discovering. If we just charge this up, maybe we'll find something. If we don't, then wouldn't be surprised. Yep. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't find anything in this video, because this is tricky. This is tricky finding things. Might be quite a while before I actually find something. I might actually have to resort to trading or something like that, because doing this is going to be a lot of work. I'm going to have to go far out, possibly like away from this community of stars, and then obviously that's going to be a problem, because then, I mean, I love Yakabu guy. It's like my home, but I guess I'm gonna have to move away from my home eventually. It's just like real life. It's just like real life, So let's see. Let's keep trying this. And if we don't get anything, then I might as well just go to one of those stars that's outside of the thing, the blue web. And so maybe we'll end up visiting a lot of stars, and maybe we'll find something. Maybe we will find something. Who knows? Who knows? Alright, seriously, I want to try one of these weak sources. What's salvageable wreckage? We found salvageable wreckage. Do you know what this means, guys? We can pirate something for the first time. Let's go. Wait, no, I don't have a cargo rack because I replaced it for the fuel scoop, apparently. Can we pick it up then? I don't think we can pick it up then. That wouldn't be good. Alright, gotta slow down, because we're gonna pass this thing. Okay, now we're going too slow. Okay, now we're going too slow again. You gotta go step by step, Okay. We're getting very close to the salvageable wreckage. Okay, we just passed the salvageable wreckage. Okay, that's not good. Let's turn around and let's try to find that. That could be interesting. If I can't get it, then whatever. Okay, this is obviously... So someone died here, apparently, which isn't good. Or maybe someone just ran out of oxygen here, which also isn't good, but we can steal their stuff. Okay, okay, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to do this. What is this thing? This thing is small. It's tiny. Can I even find it? Or am I just not gonna be able to do this? Okay, yep, I don't even understand anymore. Let's just turn around and Look at it again. Is that the salvageable wreckage? Yep. We're going a fairly good speed right now, I think. We don't have to jump this thing. Just gotta kind of go left, right. Just put one foot in front of the other, you know. Take it nice and easy. 22. Okay. This is weird. I'm not gonna worry about pirating just yet, okay? Let's worry about better things to do. So let's see. Let's actually go to one of those stars that's like out there, and let's see, which one should I go to? Let's try this. Let's plot a route to it. And look at all those stars that we have to get to, that we have to visit before we can get there. Maybe there's one that's closer. I don't know. I feel like this one's a lot closer. Just gonna select that and plot the route. And there we go. It's the same thing except a lot closer. And actually, look, once you plot it, you can actually select these stars that I don't think you would normally be able to otherwise. I don't know. They're certainly not connected to the web, so you know what? Let's take a journey. Let's go on a journey. We can actually check this out, meaning it's probably been discovered. But who knows? Maybe these stars in the middle don't have anything to offer, and we can actually there's no system data. Well, that's probably even better. If there's no system data, that probably means that it just has not been visited at all. Okay, I think we got something good going now. Let's take this path. We're gonna have to jump a lot and perform a lot of fuel scoops, but who cares? We have the fuel scoop now, so don't have to worry about finding space stations. If you didn't have the fuel scoop, you'd probably die, and thankfully it's cheap. It's a necessity, though. You gotta have a fuel scoop. If you don't, you are screwed. S-C-R-E-W-E-D, screwed. Like the Phillips head screwdriver. Okay. Okay, so this is happening. Let's see. Is that, I think it just showed the star system. Is that the one I'm in, or is that the one I'm going to? I can't tell. I think it shows the one that I've, like, selected before to, like, check on with the no system data or whatever. I have no clue. Let's just go. I think it actually shows, I think that was actually the map for the system that you're currently going to, like this next one that we have to go to. And I remember I visited before, so, just a little while ago, so I think that's what it means. Alright, we got this going. Let's go. We're gonna go fast, alright? We're gonna go visit these stars. I might just cut out a little bit because this is obviously gonna take some time. And geez, did I really use that much fuel? Wow. Okay then. Let's do a little fuel scoop then. We'll just scoop a little fuel in between stars, you know, can't hurt. Can't hurt. This game definitely takes some time to do, so these videos might be quite long. Like, I'm talking like an hour long, maybe. But that's alright, you know? That's alright, man. It's alright. It's perfectly fine with me. It's gonna be like another semi-live stream like we did with Black Ops 3. So, I have to get a little bit closer for the fuel scoop to activate, I think. There's the blue showing us the fuel that we need later on. And so obviously this is a red dwarf. We can get a little bit closer to it than the yellow dwarf back there, because it's less energetic. It's cooler. It will still kill you if you go into it. I don't mean it's a ball of ice, but it's cooler. It's cooler with the ER. So let's just do this, and yeah, I think I'm gonna cut out until I start getting to stars that I haven't seen yet in this video. This one, I think, what's with this one? I think this has been discovered already. Do we have to go to Frigaha? What's Frigaha over there? I think we have to go to that too. Oh yeah, this has definitely been discovered. I remember that. And this is no, this is Kini. Where's Frigaha that I saw? Oh, this is Frigaha. It doesn't have a thing. Maybe we should take a visit. I'm not sure. I think I want to go to this one first, though. I want to actually travel on this video. Like I said, I might just cut out. Between the jumping and everything, I might just cut out. But if I discover anything, then I'll be sure to get that on camera. I'll cut out during the fuel scoops, too, obviously. That's another thing, because this is taking quite a long time, I will say. Oh no, what's this? I'm falling into a battle zone. I might die. Wait, submitting to interdiction. Yeah, that just means I'm in a battle zone right now. I might die. Hopefully this guy's friendly. I can only hope that he's friendly. We have to switch the engine up. There's like a level right there, a lever, and you can switch it to like engines and weapons and system, whatever you want to give more power. But we got to set it to engines because we got to get out of here. I just hope this guy is friendly because I wasn't expecting that. I was just scooping my fuel. Hey, don't kill me. I was just scooping my fuel. Mind your own business. Wait, hold on. We're already losing him, I think. I think that means we're losing that signal. That better be the case. I hope he's not just slender manning around somehow. Okay, yeah, we lost him. Good, we're getting out of here. For some reason, when you're in a combat zone, I think the frameshift drive takes longer to charge, but it seems like it's charging fairly quickly. So, screw the fuel scoop. We're just going to go there. We're just going to go there, alright? And I'm going to cut out a little bit more. Alright, so here is, what's the star? This is like LHS 3447. No, this is LTT. Oh, no, that's the next star. Right now we're at, oh, what's this? It says Gliesa. This is a Gliesa star. Okay. So LHS 3447, yeah, that's right. Dynamic and Co. Okay, so it's been, captured, I guess, by Dynamic and Co. Gliesa 782. Or 748. Why did I say? Okay, because I skipped the 4. That's why. It's actually a planet that we're detecting. But I don't think that's the case for this. I mean, this is I believe, yeah, this is the system that has like everything discovered. Let's go to the system map. And yeah, Gliesa star though. That's like a Kepler star basically. It's like a famously named star or something like that. Like the famous organizations, like there's the Kepler telescope, and then there's like the Gliesa catalog. I think it's like a catalog of stars discovered with the telescope or something, and that's one of them. All right, but we're not going to worry about that. We got to obviously stick to the plan. We're going to stick to our path. And you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm actually going to go ahead and go to the system map again. And I think we're actually going to dock at a space station. I want to show you what the docking looks like. Like what approaching a planet looks like and what the docking looks like. This might cut from the journey time, but I think we're just going to stop right here. Fairbairn Station. Okay, we're going to actually, let's select the planet first and then select the space station. So we have to turn around again and like discover this a little bit. Look around for the planet. So that's not it. Let's see, where's that planet? There it is, okay. So hopefully we don't run into another battle zone like that again, because that was really bad. Let's actually set it back to the regular settings. We don't want to blow our engines out. So let's go to that planet. And then we're going to go to the space station and dock there. And we're going to buy some fuel. Just to show you what it looks like, really. What the whole process looks like. Not that I really need to buy fuel, but might as well. And yeah, this is actually the closest planet to the star, and it's 100,000 light seconds away. Meaning even the second, there's 3 scanners, and even the second one can't discover that. First scanner is 500 light seconds, second one's 1,000 light seconds, and the final scanner discovers the entire system regardless of the distance. So someone obviously used that on this, or it's just been discovered from the start. I don't know if that works like that. But yeah, even the second level is only like double the range of the first one, and that's honestly still not that much when it comes to something like this. So yeah, maybe we did just need to... Oh, that was a voice crack. Maybe we did just need to go out farther. I don't know. Can we go any faster? Let's actually... does that even do anything? I don't think that does anything with the engines. I think we're going too fast for the engine setting to work now. And god dang, this is far away. You know what? I don't even know if that's like safe, because that's pretty far away from its star. Like, I don't even know where the star is now. I think there's Gliesa 748 2B. Okay. Maybe if you check the galaxy map, maybe there will be a Gliesa. Is there a Gliesa system anywhere around here? I see Ross 142. I don't see Gliesa, so I don't know what that's about. Very mysterious. But maybe we should just go to the next star now. I think we should just do that. Okay, it's doing this again. Yeah, this is the one for this. Okay. And oh, that's probably why, because it's an asteroid belt in between, and I guess that gives it a lot of distance. But let's see. Is the oh yeah, that's right. I have to select it again. I got to go back to the galaxy map right here, and I have to select this next star again. So let's do that. And no, I don't want it to start the system map again. Could you please not? Could you please not, please? I don't have that time. I don't have the. I don't know if I got time for that. All right, so that's actually going to use quite a lot of our fuel, meaning we have to immediately do a fuel scoop. So let's see. Where's the star? All right, so thankfully we're not really going fast right now. I don't want to blow our fuel down. I don't want to die right now. Not in this video. Not in this video, son. All right, let's find it and then let's go to it. And I'll probably cut out a lot if I can't discover anything. Then I'll just do the usual and just cut it out. Because this is a very long recording session for a very spaced out game. Oh, I didn't even mean to do a pun there. I mean, this game is very spaced out, you know, because everything's like very distant from each other. But I get it now because we're in space. Haha, funny joke. Let's do a frame shift drive and not actually blow through all our fuel like that. Alright, let's hope we don't run into any more battle zones again, because that wasn't good before. I believe the maximum fuel scoop rate for this one, for the lowest one, is like 18 something per second. So I don't know what the unit is exactly, but it's per second, so that's something. And I don't know if I want to go too fast though and risk it, because, you know, we might overheat and die, and that wouldn't be good. It's just as bad as losing oxygen. Well, hold on, holy crap, that's a coronal mass ejection that's going on right there. Starts farting out a lot of its stuff. So we obviously don't want to get into that. That could burn up our ship, but I think it's pretty far away. Probably won't even come into contact with it. It's fine, it's all good. Alright, that's enough fuel. Let's get out of here before that thing burns us alive. Whoa, discovered 19 new astronomical objects. I think I just discovered a system, guys. Whoa, I wasn't actually expecting that. Let's see what we just discovered. Hopefully they're not just asteroids. Yo! Look at this! I don't even know what happened. It was discovered by Honduras. What's that name? I can't tell. We discovered an asteroid belt. 4 planets here. Unexplored. Okay, they were first discovered by people, but apparently they were long lost or something, and no one ever found them. And, does that count as, like, exploration data? Do I get data for that? Do I get to sell my data for that? Hopefully, because I just discovered 19 new astronomical objects. That's a long word to say. And then over here, there's actually, brown dwarfs. There's 2 brown dwarfs. It's a binary brown dwarf, each with their own asteroid belt. And 4 planets, or 5 planets here, excuse me. No space stations, though. But we've got 2 up here. You know what? I think I'm going to stop for today, because this is actually getting to be a very long session. And I don't want it to be too long, because even though I'm going to cut out a lot, there's still a lot more for my computer to process. And it just makes the file size bigger in general. And I want to keep it. I want to keep it as small as possible, because it's like a gigabyte every 20 minutes. So, you know, I don't want it to I don't want it to just take up too much, because I've got like way too many videos saved on my computer, and it takes up a lot of memory. So, but yeah, I'm gonna stop here for today. I'll keep the rest of this path in mind, and maybe I'll continue it on another part. But you know what? I might even just you know what? Let's go exploring a little bit right now. We have enough fuel. We can perform a fuel scoop whenever. But now that we discovered this, and it even says unexplored, if only we had a detailed surface scanner. In addition to the 3 discovery scanners, there's a detailed surface scanner, which will allow you to get the details, obviously, on the surfaces of, like, planets, and I think stars too, like what they're made out of. But really the only thing it does for you is give you 30% increase in the income of the data that you sell. So that's not necessarily necessary right away, but I'm eventually looking forward to getting that too. And so I can't believe I found like 19 of these though, like all these things, which is really good. I think I'm gonna take a look around. I might not film it all because, you know, obviously all these planets, they're kind of insignificant. Nothing really interesting. No gas giants with moons or anything. Excuse me. There's another voice crack. I'm getting to that age, you know. Don't judge. But I might take a look around here, and then I might stop. And then on the next parts, or I might just fly around on my own time. I might show you some things around what it looks like. Okay, I'm going good speed. Okay, I just wanted to check to make sure I wasn't going too fast. I'm going at the low speed though. So let's look at this again. I might just fly around on my own time, and then on the next part, I will come back. I'll resist the urge to go other places. Yeah, I'll fly around. I'll check it out. And maybe I'll even record another video sometime this week, because this is getting to be a decent start. This took an unexpected turn, but it was a good unexpected turn, not a bad unexpected turn as it is most of the time. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna fly around, check it out. On the next part, I'll show you. I'll come back. You'll come back. You will come back to this Let's Play, and you will see me flying around probably one of these brown dwarf stars, and checking out some of these planets here. I might just actually take photos and do a little slideshow just to save time, because obviously, you know, it's like a brown dwarf, whatever, it's planets, whatever, they don't have space stations, it's insignificant. But I'll go to one of these on this video, and then I'll end. And then on the next part, once I show you everything, I'll continue on this path that I found, and we will continue to go places. You see, I told you I would find something in one of these hidden stars that like nobody goes to because they're not on the map unless you select one of those stars. So let's go to the galaxy map and get rid of that selection. I believe we don't actually have to do that. I believe we could just hold on, no, I don't want to. Why does it do this, though? I don't get it. I, like, try to back out, and it does this. Okay, yeah, I get it. Alright, let's go to system map and select that planet. Hopefully it's not too far away so that we don't have to burn a lot of fuel, but there is a space station there, so we could just buy it, I guess. Yeah, I guess it's all working out. It doesn't say the distance away. It says unexplored. It doesn't have, like, does it even have a name? Can we name stars? I hope we can. Let's see. Oh, wait, hold on. I guess it does have a name. It says unexplored though, but apparently star catalog ID. This is a Gliese star. Are we in like a Gliese area? I think the area I'm living in is a Gliese area, except for like Yakabuga and Chamunda and Kini and stuff like that. I guess we're living in Gliese stars. What'd I tell you? This game is based in real life. It's based on real life. Yep, that's Gliese right there. Gliese. If only we can find Gliese 581. That's gonna be the time of everyone's life. Also, if we can find like Kepler 186, that's the first star I wanted. That's the first star I wanted to go to in this game, Kepler 186. But yeah, you can't do that because, like I said, I learned that you have to, you know, resupply your fuel and stuff like that. So. It's actually quite realistic, and I'm surprised by that. But I like that too. I think it's a nice. It makes the game feel just that more real, you know. So let's select this planet, and we don't have to plot a route there. I don't think. I mean, it wouldn't do anything anyway. So there's a lot of stuff on our little 3D holographic radar right there. So that's actually another star. Those are the two binary dwarf stars that are flying around this star, I guess. And so let's see. Binary brown dwarf stars, excuse me, I forgot to mention that, I think. Where is this planet? It's really hard to tell things apart in the little holographic thing, so we're gonna have to just do spinny spins and find this for ourselves. Let's actually go a little bit outwards. Oh, there it is. Okay, unexplored, yeah. So apparently this is a Gliese star, I guess. I wish we could name it, though, because it seems like these names are... I feel like you couldn't name it though because it is based on real life, so I feel like those names. Yeah, all right, we're like 2 light seconds away. Okay, yeah, definitely want to slow down. We're definitely passing that. But you know, I always do like turnarounds. Okay, that was actually pretty close. Most of the time I go zipping past these planets, but that time, all right, we're pretty close to it. Look at this. This is so cool, isn't it? And there we go. Okay, this is actually LHS 3479. Yeah, I was gonna say you can't like, name stars. If it's based on real life, then why would you be able to name stars? That makes no sense. Apparently, Kabugai is a real star, too. I want to look that up because it's a pretty nice place to live. I like Levi Montalcini City, but okay, we gotta slow down, slow down. Don't want to crash into Mars or anything like that. So, okay, conflict zone, high intensity. Sometimes they're labeled, it seems, and sometimes they're not. So you have to be very careful not to get into any conflict zones. Okay, there's that planet. And those are spaceships flying around, I think. Don't want to come into contact with them. I feel like they will kill me and ruin this whole thing that I have going on here. So let's see. Let's go to the system map. And let's choose that space station. And we're going to go to that. And we're going to dock there. And then I'm going to end off this video because this recording is almost an hour long already. Final product, probably 40-45 minutes, I will say. So this is a Blenkinsop landing. Nice, like, foreign language. I love it. Okay. So there it is. I just saw it out of the corner of my eye. It's over here. So let's go to that. And then we'll dock there and buy fuel. And then I think I'll call it a day. Sounds good to me. Alright. Are those like comets or something? Okay, no, they just hyperspace jumped, I think. Alright, so yeah. Okay, safe disengage ready. When that happens, you want to slow down. When it says to slow down, definitely slow down. Otherwise, you will zip past like the crate thing that I discovered. The the thing I could have pirated, whatever. The wreckage, or salvageable wreckage. But yeah, once it says safe disengage ready, you press Y to disengage the super cruise or the frame shift drive, and then you will it will go through a little thing, and then you will be near the space station. Okay, so it shows the shape of the space station, because there's some of them that are like rotating like weird geometric prisms, and it's like really hard to get into it because it's like spinning or something like that. I don't know. Could not connect to matchmaking server. We lost connection, guys. The servers were doing this earlier today, and you know, I was in high hopes that once they were back up, nothing would go wrong. Turns out I was wrong. Well then, very well then, indeed, I will say. Seems as though we cannot connect to the game. Or are we able to? Apparently we are now able to. Hopefully it spawns us back at where we just were, because I know you can save and exit. Okay, yes, we are. We're here. Okay, good. Never mind. We're still good. We're going to go there and we're going to dock there, alright? So as I was saying, weird geometric shaped space stations. Yeah, they're really hard to get into because they're spinning. But I like these ones that actually they let you land on them for the most part. It's I don't know, it's hard to explain. But am I headed towards the right thing? Where am I at right now? Is that the space station over there? Because if so, then yeah, I have it targeted. Let's check the system map again. Seriously though, isn't this game just so cool? Like, isn't it just so cool? Alright, we have to select that again. Okay, there we go. It's there. We're like 18 kilometers away from it. Okay. Okay, yeah. Just want to make sure. Okay. So we can speed this up a little bit. This is taking a lot of time. So we're just gonna land here and then call it a day. All right. See, it sounds good to you because it sounds good to me. So you know. All right. Let's see. Once we approach like 5-kilometer distance, I will. This is pretty complicated docking into a space station. It's like realistic docking. You can actually buy a computer that will do it for you for the most part. But I mean, come on, I want to be legit with this. You know, I want to be a big baby about it. And you actually have to request permission first, or else they will kill you, because these things are highly governed for some reason. Like, this game is supposed to give you a sense of freedom and exploration, but at the same time, if you want to land somewhere on a space station, you have to ask for permission. If you want a Krabby Patty, you have to rent a room and die. Back in the old days of YouTube poop, that was funny. Not anymore, though. Let's see. Now, I don't want to be going too fast. Okay, I'm not moving at all. We're in, like, 5-kilometer radius. So let's, yeah, there it is under contacts. And request docking.
Docking request granted.
Yeah, we can dock now, because it says it was granting. And then you have a little time limit they give you. And you gotta get there, or else they will kill you, I guess, or something like that. Or you have to pay a fee for loitering. Yes, you can loiter in this game, and then you'll die. So don't loiter. Just like in the mall, they'll tell you, move along, little children. And even though all you want to do is just sit there and eat your Auntie Anne's pretzel. I don't know if you know what Auntie Anne's is. I don't think it's. I don't know if it's countrywide. I don't think it is. I think it might just be in the state or something like that. But it's this really good hot pretzel place, and I love it. Anyways, there we are. This is the space station, and there's the little docking pad that we have to go to. So we're approaching it. Oh, we have to slow down now because obviously don't want to go fast. So let's see. We could just do this, and then it's really weird. You have to like switch gears or something. Press the left stick and switch gears, and that way instead of turning your entire ship like this, when you press it, you actually go side to side so you can align with the docking. It's for docking. That's what it is. So we're gonna take this nice and slow. Okay. Once you're within range, the little thing at the bottom will change. It will let you know. So we can go down a little bit. Yeah, you see, this is very tedious, but I think it's fun. It makes it very realistic, and I like it. Okay, so there we go. There's the thing. I believe we have to turn around. I believe you have to align with that. So we're gonna slowly turn this thing around. Like I said, it's tedious, but it's nice. Oh, look at that. The sun's like right there. We're not that far. We're only, what, like maybe 10, 20 light seconds away? We're not that far away from the star, surprisingly. So let's see. Gonna turn around. And okay, that's good. Switch to that one again. Now we're gonna go back a little bit. So we're gonna throttle backwards. Yes, we're getting this, we're getting this. And it's gonna stop. Okay, we have to align with that like center axis right there. Okay, okay, don't go backwards. No, don't go backwards. Don't go backwards. Go forwards. Yes, yes, good, good, good. Okay, that's good. That's good. Gonna go a little bit to the right. Okay, and slow. And go backwards a little bit. Okay. All right. Gonna go down slowly. You have 10 minutes to do this. Oh, I did it. Yeah. Okay, I wasn't even really close to the center there, but okay, I did it. So, okay, now we're going to take a look around. Look at this amazing view. We can't see the star from where we're facing. There's a little light down there. We can't see the planet. Usually, for some reason, it like faces away from the planet, but whatever. We're gonna enter the hangar now, and that's this little inside right here that you saw at the beginning when we were back in Levi Montalcini. And now we're in Blenkinsop. Blenkinsop. It sounds like some weird like Nordic, like what would you call it? Scandinavian name or something like that. I don't know. Maybe it is. Who knows? I mean, these aren't generated by players. The space stations are generated naturally in the game, just like the planets. So we're here now. Let's go to the starport services. And there we go. Welcome to Blenkinsop landing. Nice. And so this one doesn't actually have outfitting, so you can't buy upgrades here, but we can buy every like space station will always allow you to buy fuel and repairs, and we didn't get damaged at all, so that's good. You know, we didn't get shot by that one guy that we found before, so that was nice. All right then. That's been a fun session for today. Let's check the galaxy map and just see how far we got, because let's see. So where's the Yakabu guy? Yakabu guy is all the way over here. This is the Yakabu guy, and then we went over here and down, and now we're down here. And so all these stars are now available for us, and you see now it actually connects these to the blue web because we're getting closer. It's just one of those like proximity sort of things. It's like you have to be within range, obviously. It's not just like like that specific area. It's like, you know, it's just a proximity thing. It just shows you how far you can go, really. So there we are, and we're gonna continue on to, I believe it was this star, even though this has already been discovered. But we do have some more options here. I'm just a nomad right now. Honestly, don't care about Yakabu guy anymore because, you know, if we're gonna be exploring, if that's gonna be our profession, then we gotta be a nomad, you know. So it was nice living in Yakabu guy for like the first 3 days of playing this game, but you know we gotta move out now. We gotta actually get to business. We have a job now. We have to explore. And even though we had some fun today and we did discover a system, and look at this, purchase exploration data. Is that my exploration data? Because I swear I don't think I saw that before. Or did I just not check the system? I don't know. That might be mine though, and I think I want to sell it. In order to sell your data, you have to be at least 20 light years away from the current star that you got the data from. So we're gonna have to do some traveling and find a space station before we can figure out how to sell it and all. But I just hope I actually got some data for that, because it didn't really say anything about, I don't think it said anything about data, but hopefully it did, because I just discovered 19 new astronomical objects, man. That's nice, and hopefully we'll find even more in the future. But even though we're exploring right now, I feel like that did take quite a while to get something at least good going. So I might eventually, sooner than I thought, I might try out some other jobs. Not fighting, not starting wars, not bounty hunting, not pirating, not all like the combat things, but like the economical things, like exploration and mining and trading. I'll try mining and trading maybe within the next 3 or 4 videos or something like that. Like the like three, at least a few videos from now, I might try that. But I want to try exploring a lot first, because I was really hyped for this game when I first thought about it, when I first saw it, when I first found out about this game. I was hyped because you can explore space, and like exploring is one of my favorite things to do, and space is like my favorite field of life, I guess. And so it's just, when you combine that into a game literally the size of the whole Milky Way galaxy, see, I'm not lying, then yeah, then you got a good game that will last you a long time. But it did actually end up taking longer than I expected. I thought I was gonna find planets left and right, but it turns out that's not always the case in the vast expanse of outer space. That wasn't supposed to be a rhyme, but I'll take it. Shakespeare confirmed. But I will try to do other occupations in the future, but not right now. I want to go fly around this system now, or maybe some other time. It's getting late. That took about an hour and a half, but it was fun. I liked it. I liked the session today. I hope you guys are enjoying this so far. Just found out about this game, like I said, but I am really enjoying this so far. Like, I just found one of my new favorite games to play. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this first part of Elite Dangerous. I sure did. Let's see if we can get this video to reach 15 likes. We're gonna go back to the whole like goal thing. I forgot that existed. Let's get to 15 likes, because I took a hiatus. I think that's how you say that word. And we didn't do many like goals. We didn't do many videos, but we're gonna try to get back to that. Let's see if we can get it to reach 15 likes. And yeah, if we could get 15 likes, that'd be great. That'd be great if we can get this to 15 likes. So yes, don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and go ahead and share it with your friends, and maybe they want to come on a spacefaring adventure with me too. Even though you can't really contact people in space a lot in this game, it's very weird. Even playing with your friends is something kind of hard to do in this game, unless you get together in one spot and meet up or something like that. But anyways, also don't forget to subscribe to stay updated for more Elite Dangerous and other Let's Plays and videos in the future. So I will catch you guys all on the next part of Elite Dangerous. You will come back, and I'll probably be in front of some thing, brown dwarf star, planet, who knows, maybe even in another space station, because there's another one in the system. Anyways, that's all for now, everybody. Peace out.